missing someone.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I think last time I posted on YouTube was probably a year ago, even more. So today's video is going to be my acne journey, my acne situation. I'm just going to explain throughout my acne, like, you know, what did I do about it, what am I doing about it, like how did it develop, all this stuff. Sorry for the crazy look on my eyes, I just recorded an Insta video. So if you want to know more about my acne and all this kind of stuff, keep watching. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably remember that I posted a few stories where I talk about my acne. I explained when did it start, what did I do, etc. So basically I always had teenage acne. So, you know, when I started getting my period around 12, 13, I always had acne. Not like now, but you know, I had the usual spots, the type of acne that you can see in teenagers, you know, usual spots on your forehead, that kind of stuff, you know. I took care of it. I wasn't obsessed like I am now, but like, you know, I used to use creams and cleanse, not in a good order like I do now. Like now I cleanse and I do everything, and serums and creams, you know, the usual. At the time I was a bit more messy because I didn't really know how to deal with it, but I was good. So when I finished school, it was okay. Then I started college. My skin was actually okay in my first year of college. The summer of my first year, so when I finished first year, I got very bad acne, I still remember. Second year, very bad acne as well. Third year, bad acne. I will insert a few pictures in the video to show you what I had. Let's say end of first or second year, everything started. At that time I was always good at taking care of my skin, you know, always looking for new products, but I didn't really know many things that I would know now. Like I didn't really search about things, and my diet wasn't the best. Obviously I was in college, I lived by myself, used to go out, you know, it was so different from now. Like now I wouldn't eat that healthy, but like, you know, it's different of what I would eat now than what I would have ate when I was in college. So, you know. Second year I had bad acne. Then I think it was in third year. Yeah, it was in third year, yeah. So my skin was always bad. My mum was always like, you should go to a dermatologist and get your skin checked. I was always like, no, I don't have time. So I went to my GP because I didn't know that GPs could prescribe you stuff for your skin. Then I found out, so I was like, I'll go to my GP. She was like, oh, your skin is not that bad, I'll give you this sort of antibiotic. It was an antibiotic, like, you know, 1%, but she was like, it's not too hard, something really light, you'll take it for 3 months, that's it. The antibiotic she gave me, so I had to take one every day for 3 months. And then she gave me a cream, I'll post that on the screen here, for my spots to put every night. So it did work. Now my acne didn't disappear, like it didn't disappear all, but it made it better, if that makes sense. So I still had spots, but less inflamed, less visible. So it was good, but obviously didn't get rid of everything. So I was like, okay. So then she was like, after 3 months you're finished, you come back here. You know, if you still have acne, I'll prescribe you something else. The pill would be the last step, but we'll try something else. So I still had very bad acne. I went back and she was like, no, you're fine, it's gonna go away. I was always looking for, you know, videos on YouTube, what would other girls do, and most of the girls had acne that was very similar to mine, you know, when they described it. So loads of people, obviously first thing to do would be change your diet. I try to do that. For me it's very hard because I have a very busy lifestyle, you know, I'm always on the go, and it's very hard for me to prepare healthy meals. I try, but like, you know, last year I found out that I was intolerant to dairy. So I still remember that when I found out, because I was always sick. Now it's 1 year that I drink coconut milk. I tried to eliminate dairy from what I would eat, and it was hard. Sometimes, you know, I would eat cheese and this stuff, and that made me break out. I still did break out even if I didn't eat dairy, but it would be less, you know. So finally I decided to consult a dermatologist because my skin the past few months has been crazy. So I rang my GP. I was like, I want a letter for a dermatologist, you know. I just need to see one because my skin is very bad. So she was like, I'll send you to this one in Dublin. Very good, very well known dermatologist. She asked a few questions, you know, the usual. Check my skin. So she did a full in-depth visit. She would ask questions about your period and, like, you know, if it's regular, how long does it last. So now it's 10-11 years I have my period. It's not regular. Like, sometimes I could get it a week before, sometimes I could get it a week after. Your period shouldn't last that long. It's too long, especially at your age. So you need to be on the pill, you know, because the pill will make your period regular. Obviously it will help you with your skin. So when she did visit me, the first thing she told me was like, so the first thing to understand is that your breakouts, it's a type of breakout that it's not made by yourself, as in it's not from what you eat or from makeup. Because most of people would tell me, oh my god, you break out because you wear makeup, you do makeup videos on Instagram, makeup that breaks out your skin. So people don't understand that I would make videos maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. So today I made an Instagram video. I'm recording this video. After this video I will remove everything. Maybe next time I'll wear makeup be next week or in 2 weeks. I never wear makeup. Like, I do wear makeup maybe if I'm going out, I have an event. But to work, I always go with my face with nothing on. I'm so lazy. Like, sometimes I go out with my boyfriend for dinner or whatever, and I don't wear anything. Like, because I wear makeup on Instagram and I'm always in artistic looks. I never wear makeup because I'm so lazy. Like, I just wouldn't be arsed, you know. So that's what people don't understand, because people think I do Instagram, so they think, oh my gosh, she always wear makeup. But to work every day, because I work every day, I go with nothing on my face. Like, literally, you know, I would just show my acne. I was never, because I know that a lot of people wear makeup because they're insecure with their acne, but me, obviously I am insecure, but I'm so lazy. Like, I wouldn't wear makeup every morning. Like, I wake up, cleanse, put on my products, whatever, blah 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 blah, go to work. Like, literally it would be rare to see me with makeup. So, you know, it wasn't makeup. But that's what a lot of people would say. Do you eat healthy? Do you drink water? Maybe stop wearing makeup, you know, the usual phrases. And I was like, no. One thing you need to understand, this is not created by you. So it's not what you eat, it's not what you wear, it's not your lifestyle. It's that because you have so many hormones in your body. So all these hormones are all like crazy, and that's why your period is not regular, why you break out, you know. Maybe like greasy hair. Like, recently my hair was so greasy. Like, literally my body, even though I'm 23, my body inside is like a 12-year-old girl body. She was like, I'll prescribe you the pill for 6 months, a very light pill, which is one here if it does focus. So this is the Yaz pill. I have a 6-month prescription. I start taking it, I'm on day 17. So obviously now, because I didn't start on the first day of my period, but I literally started taking them the day after I seen my dermatologist. I was supposed to get my period this week, but I'll get it in 10 days because it's the way I start taking the pill. If I start taking the pill on the first day of my period, then I would get it at the same time every month. But because I started after, anyways, that's not really important. So she was like, you get this for 6 months, and after 6 months, if you still have acne, obviously we try something else, and then if you're happy, you just stop. Obviously, if everything resolves, I'm just gonna stop after 6 months because I don't want to be dependent on the pill. Like, you know, Obviously my biggest concerns are many like weight gain. She said it's not true, but I know a lot of people that gain weight with the pill. Loads of women that had issues getting pregnant with the pill, even though I asked her and she was like, no, it's not true. But you know, just I don't like to be dependent on something, you know. Apart from my skin, I wouldn't really use the pill for something else, you know. The only reason why I started taking the pill was for my acne. So the pill, she gave me this cream. So it is a very strong cream. You apply it to your face. I'm only at the start. So at the start, you apply it 2 times a week for 2 weeks, and then you start increasing it. So 3 times a week for 2 weeks, 4 times a week for 2 weeks, and like so on. You know, you can't start putting every night. So it does dry your skin. Obviously she was like, at the start you'll get more spots using this cream because all your spots will just come out, so your skin will actually be worse, and then it will start to get better. You're not going to see the results after 2 weeks, you know, like you have to wait a month, 2 months to see your skin clear. I knew it because I'm so used to have acne now that it would be weird for me to see myself without acne. So you know, at the start I was always like, I'm gonna use this product, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, my skin is gonna be great. No, obviously you're not just gonna use the pill and your skin is gonna be great, you know. You have to combine it with products to use every day. So I show these on my Instagram, but I'm gonna show them back here. So at the start I was literally getting obsessed with my skin. So I read so many things online to change your, because at the start, like on my forehead, I never break out. Like I literally only have 1 spot today, but I never break out. Where I break out is here, as you can see. I'm wearing makeup for a lot of hours now, so you can see better. But when I started breaking out a few years ago, it was always here on the side of my face. It was so weird. So literally I didn't know why, only on the sides. So I changed everything. I thought to start it could be shampoo. Maybe when I wash my hair and shampoo goes on the side of my face, makes me break out. Changing towels, like I was like, oh, what does it touch the side of my face to make me break out, you know? Me and my mother, we were always reading about everything. Then from the sides it moved down here, so that's where I break out now. Like literally I only break out here very bad. So I don't know why here, like what it is, like, you know. Sometimes it can be very itchy, like, you know, very inflamed as well. Like today was so itchy, like I felt like my skin was like this big. So you know, so usually I wake up in the morning, I cleanse, obviously I wash my face. So I'm washing my face in the morning with this. So this is from Neutrogena. Is a daily wash for people that tend to have acne. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive. You can buy this in Boots. I like it. I like how my skin feels after I wash it. So it kind of helps your skin to prevent spots. So this is what I use, you know. Sometimes I use something else, but usually I stick with this. Then I go in with my toner. The one I'm using now, I don't have it here, but the one I'm using now, sorry, I don't have it here, I have it in my bathroom. It's from Pixi, from their Milky collection. I love Pixi's toners. So I used to use Pixi Glow Tonic, so it's this one here. I used it for ages. I'm gonna reuse it now when I finish the other one. So they all come in this kind of like little size here, and I'm using the one from the Milky collection now. It's very refreshing, so it's very good for the morning. You can either use it in the morning or at night, but I like to use heavier stuff at night time. So I go in with my toner. You can use any toner you prefer, you know. I like to stick with this one. But you know, another thing that I did a lot, someone would post, love this toner, love this cleanser, helps me with my acne. I would buy it straight away, and maybe, you know, it didn't work for me. So I think it takes a lot of time, because at the start I was always like, oh, I'm gonna buy this, it's gonna help me, but like it does take time, you know, to find what you actually do like. I'm still trying to find it, like, you know, like sometimes I like something, sometimes you know, it might be different for, you know, everyone. It's a very personal thing what products to use. So then I go in with my serum. The one I'm using at the moment is this one here, the hydrating milky serums. So this is the same collection as my toner. So you can use it either in the morning or in the evening. I use it in my morning skincare routine. This is the one I'm using now. I love Pixie's serums. I can't speak. Very good for your skin. I love Pixie as a brand. You know, I think it's very good for skin, very fancy. So sometimes if I'm breaking out like very bad, like this morning, I go in with this. This is from The Ordinary. Is there 10% plus zinc? This one here. Personally, I wouldn't advise to use this every day because for me it's very strong. I only use this serum when literally I break out very bad, because I wouldn't be able to use this every day. Like, this is very heavy, so but very good. Like, once obviously I still have spots, but less inflamed, you know, like you can literally see the difference. So I want to try more serums from The Ordinary, but I need to do more research. Like, I heard a lot of good things about many serums, but I just want to read more. Like, you know, like it can be dangerous to put some products on your face. Like, you know, you need to know what you're buying, what you're putting on. So sometimes in the morning or nighttime, if my skin is very like it's literally burning or inflamed, I use tea tree oil. Is this one here. I love this one. This one is from The Body Shop. They have a tea tree collection, very good for acne. Like, usually tea tree is used if your skin is inflamed, or like, you know, if your skin is dry, like, but it's very good to, you know, very good for blemished skin. So I use this one. I want to try more of their tea tree collection stuff. Like, I heard a lot about their toners, so I love this. Then I just go in with a moisturizer. So I'm using this one here again from Pixie, from their Milky collection, Milky moisturizer. You know, I'm kind of trying to stick to one collection, and then whenever I finish these products, I'll try something new. So this is what I use in the morning. You know, maybe you use something different, maybe you do more steps, maybe you do less steps. You know, I still have to learn so many things, but this is what I'm doing now. Because I work all day, when I go home from work, my skin, it's so dirty. Like, you might think, how does it get dirty? But like, so much stuff, like, you know, like in the air, like your skin would just be like, oh. I usually use either some cleanser from Pixie. Recently I'm using this one, but it's quite strong, from Clinique. So this is Target from blemishes. Or I use one that's in my shower. I'm too lazy to go and get it. One that's very good from La Roche-Posay. I love their skincare stuff. It's a cleanser. I'll put a picture here. Like, comes like in a blue bottle. Very good. I nearly finished it. I'm gonna repurchase it. But I love their stuff for skin. Like, I have a few creams. Very good. Very delicate. Sometimes, not every day, because it could be bad for your skin, but I do scrub. I'm using a scrub with salicylic acid, which I'm loving. I'll put a picture here because, again, I'm too lazy to go and get it. Very good, very strong, but very good to remove the excess skin you have on your face. So, like, you know, it just makes your skin very clear. So after this, I go in with my toner. If I feel it's a very bad day, I go in with this one. So this one here is from The Ordinary, glycolic acid 7%. So I think it's the only toner they have. I wouldn't be sure. But now, I wouldn't use this every night because this is very strong. Like, it's not that type of toner which I'm like, oh, like, it's that type of toner which it could be like very strong. Like, you know, like, I'd use it because I have to use it because it helps me with my skin, but I wouldn't feel hydrated or I wouldn't feel relaxed after using it, if that makes sense. So I use it if my skin is breaking out very bad, but it would be very strong to use every night. Maybe some people do. I wouldn't be able, because my skin, it's so delicate. Like, again, if it's one of those days where I need hydration, like my skin is ripping apart, I go with this one. I nearly finished it. Vitamin E toner from The Body Shop. I love this toner. Very hydrating. Very good. And then after, I go with my serum. So the serum I'm loving at the moment is this one here. This one here from Revolution Skincare, their Night Restore Oil. So this is a dupe for the Kiehl's night oil. I put a picture here. I used to use it all the time. That was a holy grail for my skin. Every time I used to break out when I was a teenager, I would put that on. Next morning my skin would be perfect. But it's €50, so like it's not that I wouldn't rebuy it, but like, you know, I found a cheaper option, and I never had the opportunity to rebuy it. Like I never thought about it. Like I started using this one, I liked it, you know, but whenever I'll think about it, I'll probably rebuy it. Very good. It restores your skin, like, you know, it's very good, like, you know, to use at night time, especially after a very tired day and your skin is very tired, you're breaking out, like, you know, it kind of like puts everything back together. If I feel like, you know, my skin again is breaking out bad or is leaving a lot of scars, I don't have many scars, but I do have a few, I would throw in a few drops of this from Good Molecules. This is their rosehip seed oil, so very good for scarring. Not every night, sometimes where I feel I need to. And then some nights again where I feel like I'm breaking out AF, I would use this. So this is salicylic acid from Revolution Skincare. Initially I wanted to buy salicylic acid from The Ordinary because I heard that's a very popular one, but it was sold out everywhere. It was sold out on the Revolution Skincare line as well for a long time. Finally came back in stock. Very good for blemishes. So again, it's that kind of serum like the Ordinary one I showed you before. You know, when you break out a lot and you put this, after a few hours, like everything is less inflamed, less visible. This one is very heavy, so you can only use it at night time. Then again, sometimes if I want to exfoliate, either I use an overnight exfoliation from Good Molecules, which is a very soft one, or sometimes I go with this one here from The Ordinary. This is their peel, but it can be quite strong. You've probably seen this all over Instagram. It can be very strong, so if I apply it, I literally leave it on just 2 minutes and then I wash it off. And then I go in with my night creams. The one I'm showing you today, very cheap version, I love it. This one here from Garnier, is their lavender cream. I like it because this line here is very delicate for your skin. It smells of lavender. This one I love it because I feel like after I apply all these heavy products or like products that are target for my blemishes, this one just like, you know, makes my skin like, you know, it just calms it down and puts everything together, and like, you know, I just feel like, you know, I can finally go to sleep after I put this. Like, you know, everything is locked together. Sometimes I use face masks, sometimes I use other cleansers, but this is kind of my routine. Maybe I could throw something else in it, like maybe I could use more stuff from The Ordinary. Like, you know, I want to buy more stuff. At the time, I'm trying to keep things low because I don't want to use too much stuff because my skin has been very bad. So, you know, I'm gonna keep you updated if I start using something else. You know, usually these videos ends with people that show their clear skin. This is not that kind of video. Like, I still have acne, like I still didn't reach my goal. So I'm gonna make another video when my skin is clear. I hope it's gonna be clear. I think it's just a long process. So I hope this video helped you. I hope, you know, it kind of gave you some advice, and any questions or anything you need, you can leave it in the comment box down below, or message me on Instagram. Down below, I'm just gonna leave all the stuff I mentioned in the video, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you very, very soon.